Well, hello there, Aries, and welcome to your October monthly reading. I'm going to be pulling multiple tarot cards. We will be clarifying with another tarot deck, and then I'm also going to be pulling oracle and tea leaf cards as well. Just make sure you stick around till the end because I also have these dice that I like to roll for monthly readings. We'll see what numbers come out. Could be special days, significant days of the month of October for you, Aries. And also, I'd like to go over the moon schedule for you as well for this month. So we do have a new moon right away at the beginning of October on October 2nd. That is in the sign of Libra. So this will be a great time for you to, reprioritize anything that's going on in your life. Great time to rebalance anything that may be out of whack in your schedule or in your budget or even in your health. So great time to just maybe write down to-do lists, things like that, things to get done as you get through the month. And then you, Aries, get to have the full moon in your sign. This will be on October 17th. So the moon is in your sign on October 16th and 17th. So I would expect, maybe just plan on people around you being a little short-tempered or, I just feel like there might be a little bit of tension going on during this full moon. So I would just be warned with who you're interacting with. Take it a little easy on them unless you, truly are looking forward to stirring the pot here. But overall should be a pretty good month. I'm going to go ahead and get started on your reading. But as always, I first want to ask Spirit Guide to please join us in this reading. Please provide me the intuition and guidance needed to give Aries the most accurate messages for their monthly reading. And please go with them in their adventures this month and provide them protection and let them seek the abundance that makes them truly happy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide, for joining us. All right, let's go ahead and get started, Aries. So you have tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Maybe you have some Halloween parties planned for October. We have finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Interesting. So finger, so something, I feel like you're going to receive some type of direction. You're going to receive some type of arrow, something related to an arrow. Just because the way that finger is pointing, I feel like there's going to be almost like clear as day, like something's going to be pointing this out to you for anyone that's going to be receiving this type of warning of a problem in the future. But keep in mind, this is a general monthly reading, so please just take what resonates. Let's go ahead and see what other messages do we have for Aries, please. Thank you. So you have opportunity, new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. And gift, you will discover new talents that will lead you to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. Interesting combination there. I feel like some of you might be receiving like surprise phone calls, surprise invitations. Could be, I feel like this tankard card celebration, there could be some type of fun event coming up for you where you might meet some new people. Could be opening up the door to future opportunities. Like I said, we do have that opportunity for maybe a Halloween party, so you'll meet some new friends of friends that maybe are in a field that you will find interesting if you're looking for that new opportunity, the new career change, something like that. I feel like that opportunity will present itself this month. What other messages do we have for Aries, please? So I'll take the top one, and then what else do we have? A lot of cards that came out, Spirit. Which one do you want me to take? Thank you. So you have wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries, it is just what you need. And looking. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. So definitely quite a few cards coming in about opportunities arising for you. And it looks like maybe you do need to be a little discreet on that job search just based on that. Maybe somebody at your workplace might be watching, keeping an eye out for that, is nervous about you leaving. Maybe they don't want to lose you. So definitely be aware of that. I just feel like for those of you maybe who don't feel like you're in that position to change careers, or you're not really looking right now, I feel like you should still be looking. I get this overall sense that there is this possible position that's built better for you out there if you would just look. I almost feel like you just need to do a job search like a couple times this month, and that something's going to jump out at you just because of this gift. You know, using opportunities, and then this work that's aligned with your life purpose. It's very interesting to me. I feel like some of you who are still content in your current setting, I feel like you need to definitely still at least look this month. So we're starting off with that Devil card, Devil energy, and the Hermit. Interesting. What other messages do we have for Aries? Thank you. Thank you. Very interesting reading so far. Very mysterious cards coming out for you. Love it. There we go. One more card for me, please. Interesting. Going from that 6 to 7 Pentacles here. So you start off with that Devil energy, and we will be clarifying as we go through. Now, the Devil energy is energy of that's holding you back or pulling you off of task, pulling you off your path. So there is some type of energy in your life right now that is trying to redirect you in a negative way. Some of you are on the track, the path that you need to be on with this Moon card, but I feel like some of you might be questioning that. Some of you are questioning the path that you're currently on, wondering if it's meant for you, and that's fine. You can question that. I truly feel like you're not going to divert from that path quite yet, but like I said, I feel like there is some searching. There's a possible looking around while you continue on this path. But the Devil energy is a energy of trying to get you off track. Okay, so some of you, this could be a temptation. This could be also like somebody that you work with that is maybe throwing things in your way. Like, I just feel like unnecessary obstacles being thrown in front of you. And this could be because you're maybe reliant on someone else to be able to get your job done. I feel like there's this, because there's two people here that are being chained in, that are held, that are captive, and I feel like there's somebody else that is maybe involved in this, that they are kind of chained in with you, and they're feeling the same effects as you. Maybe you guys are co-workers, or it could be a significant other that you are in a relationship with, but I feel like you're both kind of feeling this feeling of, we can't get away. But, again, like with this Hermit energy, I feel like some of you are just feeling like you're down in a funk. You're feeling a little beat down. And once you look up, you see how he's kind of bowing his head. He's just kind of, almost quietly thinking like, man, I don't know what to do next. Once he lifts his head, he sees that he has the light. He has the star that's in front of him. You see that star that's in there. So there is this potential for dreams coming true. You just have to look up. You just have to move forward. And I feel like some of you are just kind of in this stagnant position here in the month of October. We have that Moon card, which shows that things are going to be lit up. We see that the path forward will be lit up. Yes, there are some obstacles, but they move out of your way as you get closer. And that's where I truly feel like we are headed here as we get down through the rest of this reading. So the Devil energy, the Hermit energy, I feel like once you realize that you have more power away from this Devil energy, once you have more power from these type of temptations or whatever could be the obstacles that are being pushed in your way, you see that you can light the way. You see that you can light the path forward yourself. You see that you have that power to get beyond that. And you have the wheel, which is all about spinning the wheel, changing your destiny, changing your luck. You have that capability here. And like I was saying with the Hermit card, you have that ability to change things up if need be. You have the ability to change the direction of your path, to move these obstacles out of your way. I feel like the Wheel card is coming out because it's saying you do still have good fortune coming. Be open with where this path is leading you. It might feel like it's not leading you in the right direction, but we are getting there. It's a card of, oops, a whole bunch of cards came out. We have the Page of Swords also jumping out. And I feel like for some of you, this is going to open the door once you use your light to guide the way, once you kind of look up and say, okay, how can I make this work for me? I think that's truly like the message that you need to be asking yourself. How can I make this work for me? How can I put this current situation that I'm in to work for my benefit? You have that Page of Swords where it's suddenly lots of ideas come in. Page of Swords is lots of change, lots of ideas blowing into your life. So it's a sudden realization of change coming in, potential change coming in. This is sudden realization of new ideas, which puts you in a better position then. And I feel like this is like a, this opportunity with this wish come true. We all of a sudden see, oh, okay, here's what I need to do. Here's how I can make this position that I'm currently in work better for me. Maybe it's, adding to the current resume. Maybe there's a new experience that you can build upon. Maybe you see something missing within the business that you're like, I can fill in that gap. I can become a consultant, or I can create that product or that software or whatever it is, something to, potentially track. I feel like we have finances here. So maybe some of you see a way to track finances for your business better, to be able to keep track of it better, because we have this balance. So there's something about finances coming in where you're suddenly involved with balancing this, and it could be what this problem is. Maybe you find that there's something out of balance with finances in your position that you're in. This also could be your home. Like I said, with that Libra energy coming in for the new moon, some of you are looking at your budget. You're seeing an opportunity to balance that budget. You see where there's money possibly being lost, and you fix that. But overall, I do feel like the Six of Pentacles is moving you in that direction of more financial stability, more stability within the career. Great card for stability. And, we have two very powerful cards with this Page of Swords and Ace of Swords that are jumping out of the deck for you, which shows lots of new ideas. This is you coming out of the fog, you coming into this realization. So when we see the moon, this is a card of you're currently on this path and you're looking ahead, trying to plan ahead, and you're going, I don't know where this is taking me. I truly don't know where I'm going. And the moon card is saying it's okay. It's going to be mysterious. It is going to be, you aren't going to know where you're headed, but you need to trust. You need to trust that the path you are on is going to lead you to that place. And we see the path is leading up to this mountain. And then we come up here, we're at the mountain. So we are seeing this sudden realization that, okay, I got past these obstacles. They weren't as bad as I expected. We're good. They're now behind me. And now all of a sudden things are going smoother. And you're putting those ideas into action here with that Ace of Swords. But let's go ahead and clarify Six of Pentacles and the moon. Thank you. Ten of Pentacles. I love it. Some of you, this idea is going to build upon, oh, look at that. This idea is going to be built upon, and it's going to create a future legacy for you. Ten of Pentacles is a card of legacy, leaving behind a legacy for family, for friends. Like it means your name almost lives on. You create something that is better than, it's not forgotten. Something you do is not forgotten, is what I'm saying. Some of you are creating this, this fix-all for this problem up here that's going to be used by many people. It's going to fix a lot of lives. So some of you have a great idea that you're going to be jumping forward with, because what we have coming up next here, that's the Ace of Pentacles. That is a very powerful card. This is a very lucky card. Great sign for new beginnings, new projects with a great outcome. Very successful card in business. Ace of Pentacles, you see the seed is sprouting. It's not even in dirt. It's not even being watered. It's just he is holding the seed and it is sprouting in his hand. So this idea that some of you are going to have that's going to suddenly blow in, and I feel like it comes with research, with looking at the books. And I know I keep talking about finances, but I would really, even if you're not involved in finances, I feel like this is a problem that you're going to suddenly see. And then you have that Hierophant card. And again, this is all about insights. Some of you, Spirit is going to connect directly with you on this information. With that Hierophant, the energy around the Hierophant, could be a Taurus. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus at this time. And Taurus is a Earth card, which is Pentacles. So this Taurus energy, slow but steady growth. Keep that in mind. Some of you are slowly growing, slowly planting in order to have a harvest in the future. This whole realization, this sudden realization on how to move up the stairs, how to advance up. And like I said, some of you, this could be career related, this could be finance related. I do feel like mostly from what I'm seeing, we've seen a lot of Pentacles. And I feel like this is very much career related. We have this opportunity looking in this gift. So definitely very much a card around growing your career here or your finances. So as I was saying with the Ace of Swords, this is coming out of a fog. That Moon card shows the path leading to the mountain, and we're now at the crest of the mountain. We've now made it. And that Ace of Swords is a great card for new thoughts, coming out of a fog, new inspirations. But it's a great card of conquering. We got the sword, we have the crown, and it's a card of the Aries energy coming in and just conquering, taking over and fixing and, leaving behind this legacy, like I said. I just, I see this Seven of Pentacles, and this shows me that your harvest continues to grow. You at that point, and we are at harvest time in October, so it's a good realization. Some of you really are looking at, rethinking the garden that you might have planted and deciding, what do I want to plant next year? But I do feel like others, you are deciding, where do I want to invest my knowledge? Where do I want to invest my money? Where do I want to invest my time in as far as like a career or business goes? And you're deciding on what seeds to plant going into the winter. It's where we're headed into this cold season. We're headed into the winter for so many, that this is a time to kind of buckle down and look at 2025 and say, what do I want to do moving forward? How do I want to advance? How do I want to create an even larger harvest this time next year? So this is your opportunity. And I feel like this goes back to that Libra energy again, where you're looking at you're making that list. What has worked for you? What hasn't worked for you? Now we change it up. Let's go ahead and clarify, please. Yowzers. Which cards did you want me to have there? Thank you. I'll take 3. My goodness. This is third ace. Man, you've almost got 4 of a kind here. Ace of Cups here, my friend. This is new creative beginnings, new careers. Having your heart be happy, like fulfilling your dreams, fulfilling your wishes, like coming up with things that actually make your heart happy. Being involved in something that is fulfilling is what I get. And you have 3 aces, multiple aces. This is all about great luck, great luck coming in. Not often that I get 3 aces in a reading. That's very rare for me to see that many aces. I was looking ahead, I'm like, do we have another one? Well, you have 2 knights. Look at that. We have Knight of Cups. So this is that opportunity, that gift coming in. Some of you, this is an offer. It could be a romantic offer for some of you. I don't feel like it's a lot, but if you're looking for love, this is a very positive sign of that, that you're going to find that person that you're truly looking for. But I do feel like it has something to do with that celebration card. So if there's events, if there's anything that you could possibly be invited to, I would definitely get out there, go see who you might meet, because that person might be there. I would really be aware of your surroundings, be aware of who's wandering about. But yeah, sitting at home this month is not going to bring about that offer. But I do feel like for a lot of you, this is that gift, that wish come true. And then you have the Knight of Wands. And that Knight of Wands is a great card for a big move coming. This is a huge sign for career changes, and like almost like a past due career change, but it's a card of action as well. Now this is a card, Wands, which is fire, which is you. And that means new movement. Okay, so we have to have some type of movement for something to happen. Again, if you're not doing anything, then nothing's going to happen. It's not just going to jump out. It's not going to be knocking on your door. You have to act. And to have those two knights jump out, that's a sign of people potentially from your past. We have those two cards, so you might run into somebody from your past here that could be there with a new opportunity, or potentially, like I said, this romantic offer. It could be somebody that you've known from the past here. But overall, very positive reading here, Aries. It goes in an interesting direction, I would say, but it doesn't do it without your involvement. Well, let's go ahead and see what numbers we have. So we have number 8 and 9. Add them together, you have 17. Could be significant days of the month. Could also be lucky numbers or numbers to be on the lookout for, signs from Spirit. And then you have 9 again and 14, where you add them together, you have 23. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It's a free way to support this channel, and I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you in your next reading, my friend. Goodbye.